Hello, you have chosen a parquet floor with Top Connect installation by HARO. An excellent choice. Today I'll show you step by step how to perform a glue down installation. First, we have to clear the subfloor of any dust and dirt. So sweep and vacuum the room thoroughly. To make sure that there are enough boards to finish, we will measure the surface area of installation again. So we'll measure the space of the room as accurately as possible, length times width. We add about 5 to 10% to the calculated surface area, as there will always be a bit of cutting waste during installation. Before we begin with the actual installation, we should think about the direction in which we want to install the floorboards. Here there's no right or wrong. We can install the boards sideways to make the room appear bigger, or we can focus on the lengthwise direction of a room to emphasize the shape of the room. The primary light source is often used as a guide. Now we can start with the actual installation. We'll start in the right-hand corner and work our way through to the left. Oh, and don't be surprised, you actually install the first 3 rows as a dry run without glue. Begin the second row with a piece left over from the first row. It is important to have an offset of at least 1/3 in the transverse joints of the adjacent boards. This ensures sufficient stability and an appealing look. We're going to check the correct alignment of the rows. If everything fits, we'll draw the reference line. Now we'll carefully take the first 3 rows apart again. Caution is necessary when it comes to the connection of the short sides. To separate them again, the 2 boards must be pushed apart horizontally. Now we can get started with the actual gluing and installing of the floor. The best way to apply the glue is with a spatula. In our case, it's a size L1. Have you got the HARO flexible glue? Great! Pour about as much on the floor as probably needed for 3 rows. Spread nice and evenly with the spatula. Now take your first board and embed it in the adhesive bed. The second is simply laid down on the front side and pressed down until the tongue locks. And remember to leave an expansion gap of about 10 mm from the wall. It's best to use distance spacers to keep an even distance all the way around. Even with glued floors, the boards expand or contract when the room climate changes. Starting from row 2, first angle in the long side. Push carefully to the short side and let it snap in by angling it down. You can hear this clearly when it clicks. Row number 3. At the marked reference line, we can now see if everything is parallel. If everything fits, we can continue. If not, please align the 3 rows to the reference line. Check the alignment again with the chalk line. Great, it's going quite well. And I'll tell you another trick. So that nothing slips, we simply weigh down the boards with a few unopened packages. Just keep working in this shape through the whole room. For this, just measure the width and transfer it, always for 3 boards. When applying the glue, note that you should cover the adhesive surface within 20 minutes. The elements rarely fit exactly at the end. Cut the last row lengthwise so that it fits perfectly. Whether you use a circular saw or a jigsaw is entirely up to you. Make sure you keep in mind the expansion gap of 10 mm again. It fits perfectly. Congratulations! When you've finished, take out the distance spacers. Enjoy your new HARO floor. And if you have any questions, please visit our YouTube channel, where you will find many useful tips and tricks. See you soon!